June 2021. A landlord in Saitama unlocks room 302 after 20 silent days. The moment the door opens, nothing matches the timeline. The TV is warm. The shower floor is damp. A half-finished drink sits on the counter. But the tenant is gone, and every exit is locked from the inside. His keys are still in the room. CCTV shows him walking toward his door at 8:42 p.m. Then, without any glitch, he disappears mid-step. In the next frame, a faint reflection appears inside the apartment where no one should be. Police open the balcony, expecting answers. Instead, they discover a detail that makes the entire building's timeline impossible. Investigators started with the simplest question: when did the tenant last move inside room 302? But the first timeline check immediately collapsed. The smart meter showed activity at 3:17 a.m., lights on. Brief power use, even though the entire building had a scheduled blackout at that exact time. No appliance should have been able to turn on. Nothing inside the room should have had power. Yet something did. The next anomaly was the balcony sensor. It recorded a single open-close event at 4:02 a.m. But the lock was still sealed with dust, showing no signs of being touched. No fingerprints, no smudges, no movement. It opened without being opened. Then came the elevator logs. The tenant's floor button was pressed at 4:26 a.m. But no weight was detected inside the elevator. It moved on its own, logged as occupied, while staying empty on camera. Investigators checked hallway footage again. The tenant's last appearance is clean. He walks toward his door, slows down, and disappears mid-step. The next frame shows the hallway empty, but a faint distortion lingers near the door, like heat rising from a surface that shouldn't be warm. Inside the room, nothing is disturbed. Nothing suggests a struggle or escape. But one detail breaks the entire logic of the timeline. The air conditioner was running when the landlord unlocked the door, even though the AC remote batteries tested dead. And the switch on the wall was in the OFF position. Every device, every log, every sensor pointed to someone or something inside room 302 after the tenant vanished. But the room was locked from the inside, and according to every piece of data available, no one entered, no one left, and no one should have been able to activate anything at all. Investigators dug deeper into room 302's digital footprint. Expecting the anomalies to level out, they didn't. The tenant's phone connected to Wi-Fi at 5:11 a.m., long after he vanished from the hallway footage. But the router log shows 0 new devices joining the network. His phone connected without connecting. Then the strangest detail emerged. A motion sensor inside the living room triggered at 5:13 a.m. Not once, but twice, 2 separate movements. Yet the dust on the floor, on the shelves, and even on the remote controls remained perfectly undisturbed. Nothing inside the apartment physically moved at 6:02 a.m. A voice command was registered by his smart speaker, a command the device labeled as unintelligible. But the microphone's audio file contains silence, absolute silence, as if the speaker recorded a sound outside human range. Investigators pulled the building's backup CCTV. Every angle covering room 302 shows nothing unusual, except one, the stairwell camera. At 6:04 a.m., it captures a faint human-shaped blur, moving upward, but the weight sensors on every stair step recorded nothing. Something climbed the stairs without touching them. Inside the apartment, the final anomaly shattered the case entirely. The tenant's smartwatch logged a heartbeat at 6:07 a.m., one single pulse, no movement, no steps. Just one impossibly timed heartbeat. recorded inside the room 3 hours after he vanished, even though the watch was found on the kitchen counter. By the time investigators finished piecing everything together, the blackout power surge, the balcony sensor event, the elevator activation, the motion trigger, the single heartbeat, one conclusion remained. Something was inside room 302 after the tenant disappeared, but nothing in the records ever entered or left. If you thought the horror ended here, you're wrong. What other dark rituals and forbidden practices are still being performed in secret? Dive deeper into the chilling world of haunted ceremonies, banned footage, and eerie folklore that refuses to stay buried. Click on the playlist to uncover terrifying recordings, lost evidence, and disturbing stories they never wanted you to see. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for weekly uploads of spine-tingling footage and dark tales that echo from the shadows. This is the Forbidden's Archive, where the hidden truth and haunting evidence come to life.